Hi, and welcome to Team Teacher. I'm Maggie, and I am the teacher half of this co-founder duo. And I wanted to show you how to get signed in and get started. So just go ahead and go to the sign in over here. We are doing Google sign-ins, but if you need another way to sign in, just email us and let us know. And once we get logged in, you can see we've got guides right now. We just have a quick start guide that you can check out that I put together, as well as some more info about us, about who we are, privacy, etc. We take privacy super seriously. And in your account is where you can find your conversations and your documents. I can talk about the difference between those in another video. But let's get started with the conversation. So we're gonna jump in here, and here is Minerva. Currently, Minerva is the name of our AI. She is an international school teaching assistant. You can talk to her basically like you would to a colleague or an assistant who has a degree in education, is well versed in the curriculum, and is super enthusiastic to give you what you want. So you can really just engage in a conversation in a pretty collegial manner. And I'm going to show you how I would get started. I always start by introducing myself. I find that this gives the AI more context to start the conversation. So I've introduced myself. I have sort of stated my context. And I've stated my goal for this conversation. Then I like to ask, how would you approach that? Because often she will then sort of lay out her plan, and that's a good chance for you to be like, you're going a little bit in the wrong direction, or actually, now that you mentioned that, I think I'd like to do this instead. So let's see what she says. In the meantime, I'm going to show you the conversation metadata over here. So this is where you can enter a title. So I'm going to say grade 10 Yale welcome letter. And so then also in instructions down here, you can change her instructions for this conversation. Essentially, that is just additional context that she has with her all of the time in this conversation. So she just knows in this particular conversation, I need to keep this in mind. It can be instructions about how she should respond to you. It can be information about a class that you are teaching. For example, you could put in, for this particular class, I have a high number of new to English EIL students, and their home languages are X, Y, and Z. That way, anytime you mention home languages in the conversation, she will already know what they are. So that's just another fun feature that we have. And let's see what Minerva said. She said, great, let's get started on drafting the letter. Here's a sample based on the structure we discussed. All right, well, we didn't really discuss the structure, but this looks pretty good. An introduction, purpose of the course. Now, I'm noticing that some of this language is pretty complex linguistically, so I might have her either revise that or add in some parenthetical notations, or possibly even just translate it into my students' home languages to send home with them as well. So this is now a pretty great letter. Let's say I'm happy with it. Now I would just click save and save that to my documents, which I will show you in another video. All right, thanks so much for being here with us, and enjoy Team Teacher.